All right. Today, you're going to try something different. So, it's the Martyr Tokens deck. I played it a million times. Biggest difference is instead of trying a bunch of new cards, which I normally like to do, I'm going back to the classics. So we're playing Hymn the Torok at 4. Probably should be like a 3 of or something. But kind of ran into like a mental block about this. I'm starting to have some second guesses here. I'm wondering if I want to run the creature instead, but we'll act as if I'm running 4 right now. So, in the Torok, old classic, target player discards 2 cards at random. So, 2 black, which is challenging at times to get, but not unrealistic. Good thing about this card is it's a pain in the ass for your opponent to try to deal with. The bad thing about this card is when they're hellbent, it does nothing. And I'm running 12 discard already. I think I am gonna run Voice of Victory. Yeah, we're gonna try Voice of Victory again. I can't resist. 1, 2, 3. So out 1, out 2, and out 3. Okay. So it is going to be called 11 discard. Whoops. But we'll deal with that later. So Hymn the Torok and Voice of Victory. Now, Voice of Victory is a new card. I liked it the last time I played it. I can't say it was. There was one moment where it was really, really good in the Bowmaster Wars, where your opponent had a Bowmaster and you're both like staring at each other, and you know they have Bowmaster in their hand, even though they haven't played it or you haven't seen it in their hand, and you're just like, this is just a Bowmaster game. And then you play this, and then if they don't have Bowmaster out already, you can then use your Staff of the Storyteller and draw with it, or next turn with your Fable, you can safely discard 2. It makes the thing about Bowmaster is if you play Bowmaster first, often you're at a disadvantage because their Bowmaster can kill your Bowmaster. I the more I say Bowmaster, the more I start to hate this card. I think it's very, very good, and this deck might not be possible without it, and I love this deck. But like, definitely the Bowmaster battles are like pretty silly. It's like it feels Deathrite Shaman like, where it's good against itself. Now, is it as busted? Probably not, but it is very, very good. And in the matchups that play Bowmaster, that where the other decks draw cards, it's like the whole centerpiece of the game. The Thought Seizers are in the main deck today, so this leads me with some extra cards, and I'm going to try Disruptor, Flute, and Opposition Agent. Still going with the 4 Surgicals and the 5 Pyros. I kind of don't know what else to do. I had some ideas for some cool one-ofs, like Containment Priest. Gosh, I guess I don't have that many ideas. Containment Priest and, some other cards, but I just running with the classic here. Like a Wear Tear would be nice, something to kind of deal with like in play permanents, not that it gets played that much, but the Madness deck has a new artifact, and there's a lot of inevitability there, so that's tough. Something that I've been considering is Baroglyph. I talked myself out of it, but that's another card that I also am thinking about running. The downside is I only have 14 creatures, so if I connect, the probability of hitting a creature is not very, very high. But Death Touch Lifelink is still very good. I had a version with it in at first, and then I said, I'll play him the Torok instead. Uh, but the life gain, I think, is something that this deck does want. Another card, Toxic Deluge, is one that I used to run. I think if I'm going to opt for Voice of Victory, I probably will opt against that. I'd say, like, if Voice of Victory was not in this list, I'd probably would feel a little better about being more like Wrath of God style. Being that, like, a Johnny is sort of a planeswalker. Staff, the creature is kind of non-consequential. Bowmaster, killing that kind of sucks. And, like, these are, like, cards that sometimes I, like, sideboard out because they're slower, they're 3 mana. But one Toxic Deluge, I think, is reasonable. I'm still figuring things out. Another thing, too, and I haven't touched it in a long time, is the mana base. I've been opting for 2 Surveillance. Every single time I've cut it, I've missed it. I think the more dirtily this deck gets, the better the Surveillance get. And I think adding him the Torok, which prolongs the game, will make the Surveillance worth it in a version like this. If him the Torok was not in the deck, and let's just say I went, like, maybe I played something in this, like, 2-drop slot that was, like, an aggressive creature, like a Dothy Voidwalker kind of card, then I think they get a little bit worse. Maybe you just run 1. Also, the 2 Plateau, 2 Scrub, 2 Badlands has just been kind of like a habit. Whether or not that's actually correct, like, would I be happier with 1 Plateau and 1 Badland and 1 Surveil or something? Yeah, the Bombardment's been something I've been a little bit afraid to play. I think I'm gonna try that eventually, especially with more Voice of Victory. To I want to say Morsa, a good player living in New York area right now, who's played the deck, recommended Bombardment. There are a lot of really cool things that you could do with that card, and my only beef with it is it does nothing on its own. Is that a good enough reason to not play it? Perhaps not. There are lots of cards that I think could synergize in a deck and sort of do nothing on their own. Sort of like Flicker Wisp. Hey, see you, Grim. Flicker Wisp is a card that kind of does nothing on its own. There's a lot of decks that run cards that are just, like, really good with other cards, but on their own don't do anything. So yeah, flipping a Johnny is really good, and allowing the flip side of a Johnny to become, like, at least deal 1 damage if you don't have any other creatures is certainly significant. Imagine the early game potential of doing that. So I think 1 or 2 Bombardments, probably 2, because I don't like 1-ofs very much, would be a place that I would consider taking this. Trying him today, but I think you go up on Voice of Victory to 4, and you play like 2 bombardments over the Hymn to Torok. Maybe some other changes. Maybe you don't fuck with Fable. You just go up on Broadside to 4. That leaves you with like 2 slots. Maybe you cut one of these Surveil lands and go in on some other tech. I think you would want to play a more aggressive style. Perhaps even like Guide of Souls Ocelot, even though I haven't loved that synergy. Another card that I thought of that I think would be like pretty good, even though I don't want to run it, is Figure of Destiny, just because it is a 1 mana creature, so it's a proactive play, and it's a red creature. Also, it's not bad early game, mid game, and late game. But I don't love that card, but I do feel like that's one of those cards that I've like. Whenever you're like bored and you're on the Gatherer and you're like, what's a good 1-drop that I could cast in this deck? That's always one that comes up, you know? Being able to cast it off like a bad land, or a scrub land, or a Caracas, or a Plains, or a Plateau, you know? Like, it's not what it does, it's that it does something, you know? Okay. That is where I'm at. I'm gonna test a soundbite thing, so just bear with me. I want to see if this works on YouTube.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Um, I didn't hear that, but I think YouTube might hear that. I don't know if you all heard that, chat. Um, hmm, I don't know if that's gonna work for the stream today. We heard it. Okay, great. You all heard it. I didn't hear it. That's a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, okay. Uh we did. Thank you. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still figuring out some things with OBS. I have my stupid thing here, and I made Blurp one of the things on the audio mixer, and it's not coming through the desktop audio, it's coming through this. I think I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Maybe it was pretty loud. If not, no. Like, I have been wanting. What'll happen is like somebody will kill me with like the one of the stupid things, and I'll start laughing, and then I'll listen to my YouTube video, and it kind of doesn't make sense into YouTube thing because I'm like, yelling mustard or oh hi Mark, and there's probably some people who just watch me on YouTube who, like, every once in a while he just pauses. Oh. All right, are getting started here. This is pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty darn good. A turn 1 play, a turn 2 play, and a turn 3 play. And I am on the play, and my opponent's name is Keep the Storm. So that might be scary. Oh, cool. They're saying hi to me. Yes, apparently they know my videos. That's awesome. I think that's something I've said this a number of times on stream, but I really do value the gathering part of Magic the Gathering. I definitely appreciate people in the community, and it would be hard to a minute. Okay. Scrubland. Go. Keep the storm moles to 5. Music is pretty loud. Okay. Thank you. Gotta lower it just a little bit. Appreciate you saying so. Sometimes if I talk a little farther from the mic too, but good, bad, indifferent. Let me know. So very good start for me. Next turn, hopefully I just play a Fable. Ignoble, sure. Let's attack first, play Fable second. Don't think it matters. I actually have perfect information. Up the volume for me. The green sun here. Looking like a white. Oh, a cat. Okay. Now, I know what I'm discarding. Okay. Don't want to think too hard now, because sometimes you kill yourself thinking too hard. I'm gonna pump the a little surprised they did that. I thought they would pump the ignoble. Huh. Oh, they did. Okay. There's a land in their hand, so I'm not gonna bother with the waste. Oh. It's probably too much butt here. Wow, here. I think we swing with everything. Yeah. Probably Voice of Victory. Um, I'm not sure after that. It's like my instinct is Bowmaster's pretty good here. Maybe Fable. I'm confident in the four that I'm bringing in. Gosh, I'm gonna try it, but this might be a like throw. I have to draw well to get out of this, but opposition agent is very good in this matchup. Okay, well, that's a good start. It's got to be the grist. If they thought sees me next turn, it's not a big deal. Hey, Mark. Yeah. I think that's where I'm gonna end up eventually. I'm trying him today. But I'm definitely understand where you're coming from. Um okay. Getting the 3 I think is more important here. Do I want a Bowmaster? Maybe. I think it's a little late. It was tempting to play the Ajani there, but Ajani on its own here doesn't do much. If that were a Dwell Therapy in the graveyard, absolutely. Glad that I pitched the Ajani, or the Bowmaster. Killing the Ignoble is not too consequential here. They have a Thoughtseize and another card in hand. Recently, I have not been seeing this version run. Gosh. Seems a little unusual. Why would they... Why would they opt to do that then? I mean, my read here is an Endurance. Okay. Um... Yeah, it's fetch now, I suppose. Bad land. They know it. I know it. I have one Dismember. Sure. Okay, so Dismember is the last card in their hand. So I think this is the move. We are going to take 3 again here, but another white. Okay. Uh-oh. It's tough because they have the answer. Like, how desperate am I to dig here?
Stop whining.
Stop whining. That's right. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Like, I really want... I think I'm going to discard both of these. Okay. That was very good. Okay. This could be a blowout. Name Dismember. Go. Pretty good. They're mythic, huh? Okay, so they're going to fetch in response here, but I don't think I have a choice but to do it. Good. Don't need that. I think they auto fetched, huh? I'm surprised. If they fetch, that's a total throw. Yeah, the summer of '69. I think this guy was born in like 58 or something. There's no way he was doing all this at that age. You know, doesn't make sense. 69 must have meant something much different. Pretty big throw. Whoops. Um, gonna name endurance here. Burst. Okay. I feel a little bad. Like they said they were playing for their trophy. I always feel bad when that happens. Yeah, I think so too. Let's see about bad planning. Should have been luckier. Opposition agent's such a beating. They did make at least one mistake this game, I think. Maybe two blocking. But, you know, I'm playing a weird ass deck, so they couldn't predict anything here. Gonna just do this because they could block. Probably had to group block it, huh? Oh, good luck. Yeah, good to see you. Unban Sedsi to make Legacy great again. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I don't think. I mean, like, how do I put it? It's a very good card. I think paper events might have more of a regret, you know? I'm keeping the lands in hand in the event that I draw another Fable. Holy shit, so lucky. I am playing a little loose. I have Cabal Therapies in the graveyard that I think I should be using. Because if they remove the agent as an example, and then land like a Greed Sun Zenith, I'm going to be pretty salty. Yeah, if they got rid of top and made balance and got rid of balance, that'd be interesting. Cool. This should do it. Guns. With. Okay. Um. I think they have to block now. Yeah. Almost does. They go to 1 now. Actually, it's just straight up death because it makes a creature. Yeah, the attack was stupid, I think, actually. Feel a little bad. They said they were playing for the trophy, but at the end of the day, it's, it the economy in this game, I think, does make it so that like when you're on a creator account, you can't really split, you know? It's pretty annoying that way. Yeah, that's true. They were 4-0. I'd say if this were like paper and it was a little bit easier to split, I think I would have not minded. But on this creator account, I'm really just kind of doing it for the content here, you know. Doesn't feel great though. I will say, I feel like a little bit bad, which I don't like feeling that way. I think also I'm like in a financial position that other people might not be, which is like to me it's like, yeah, you know, what's $10? But like to some people, $10 is you know, kind of a big deal. So yeah, I don't know. Cloud Post, I think I just turned one waste.
Why you booing me? I'm right.
Why you booing me? I'm right. Tower, sure. Voice. I don't think I want that very much. Oh boy. I think I'm forced to just try to kill them here. And then this is tough because I drew the Cabal Therapy, but to be honest, I have no idea what to even name. Like, I would not have named Karn's Silex, you know? What the fuck? Destroy each non-land permanent with value X or less. Activate only as a sorcery. I mean, that's like everything, huh? What the fuck do I do now? Players can't pay life to cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. So this shuts down fetch lands. Holy shit, this card's really good. I think I just die, huh? I mean, I'm gonna try, but, you know. Snap, sure. I, yeah. I'm getting out rogue decked here. Hey, just discard. Today. Nothing too exciting. So 4 plow, 4 cabal therapy, 4 Thoughtseize. Yeah, I do not have enough imagination to know what my opponent is doing. So I'm not going to cast cabal therapy. I'm pretty sure I lose. But yeah. Like, I just thought it would have been like the One Ring, you know? Do I just name Emrakul at this point? Like, how many fucking lands do they have? I'm not gonna name at this point. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, yeah. We will take that one. Uh I kind of feel like a candle in the wind. Even when you died. Okay.
I'm him.
I think
I've been
next turn
him.
we could start
I will
putting the
continue to
clamps
be
down.
him.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him. Just him and a plow. Okay. Uh. Um. Chat. Blow up every atom in this man's body. Add 1 electron to each atom in my opponent's body. Sorry. Yeah, the staff is sweet. That is a lot of goblins. I think that was lethal. Yo, man. Okay, so Emrakul and things. This deck is a candle in the wind. I saw Snapcaster Mage. God, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Chat, show me this guy's balls. No, all right, I'm sorry. Doesn't make sense. All right. I gotta stop. Something gets caught in my head and it just goes on loop. And I was just like, get it together, dude. Let's see. Feels weird, man. Thank you. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like just pushing buttons at this point. I'm not too sure about the opposition agent. I don't know if I seen fetches. Just gonna do this. I have no idea. I saw snap. Okay. I think we just kick it off with a waste. And then it'll probably be Thought Sneeze him. I think I'll go Badland. Oof.
And his name is John C.
So just the One Ring probably. Cool. Song request. Oop, that's a good one. We're gonna pause Too Hot. Even though Too Hot's too hot. I'm pretty sure my mom likes this band. I think they have a Christmas song, maybe? I think you got him. I just don't know if I get a second Badland here or not. I think the answer is yes. Hit Cloud Post and Flute. The Eye of Eugene. Discard these two, I think. I think we combat first. I think they forgot what cards they revealed. Zilek. So it's on Cabal Therapy now. Wondering now if I ought to play Staff here. Guess so. And we'll draw now. Okay, get a Disruptor Flute. Now I really don't know what to do. Like, am I supposed to just name the One Ring or something? They also have a Caracas in play, so that's gonna really kind of fuck me up. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we just named the One Ring. I don't know what I'm doing. It's that or I draw a card. So I hear you. I can't because this is on Cabal Therapy. So I think it's Disruptor Flute on the One Ring. But that was a card with Flash, so I think I shouldn't have done that, come to think of it. I think I should have done that in response to them casting the One Ring. Uh... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I had the mana. Not too sure. I tend to get really scared. Sorry if that was like frustrating. I don't know. That's sad. Yeah, the guy from Big Country, I remember he died. Oh shit. Friend of mine. Probably should mull this. No black mana. Probably should mull this too, but I'm not going to. Think. I think it's probably this. Yeah, I definitely have some boomer APM. There's no doubt about that. So Bowmaster, my Bowmaster. Oh boy, I don't have white mana. Awkward. Kind of thinking about whether or not I hit the Witcher's enchanter, and I think I do. Witch enchanter. Do I draw land? I do. A very good one. Okay. Uh I think it's a Johnny. And then we waste. Close on request. Barth, the worst card in Magic. Not even one of those cards that says something that doesn't make sense anymore, like your opponent's. You could tap your opponent's mana for lands this turn. They just plow it. Staff, yep. Got it queued up. Oh, their thing flies too. Didn't realize. Cool. Tough call here. I think it's. I think it should have been draw first. Him second. Get the black red. Birds. Yep. I think I could afford to sandbag just a little bit longer, so that's what I'm going to do, I think. Yeah, Logi, another Maverick player. So it's pretty cool. Nick Fit, that kind of stuff. At the beginning of your end step, control a creature. With the top 7 cards, you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, okay. They're sacking their card. They get a Renegade Rallier. They get a Samwise back. Yo, we are getting wrecked. Okay. It's gonna be brutal. Um, think I discard this. They're gonna bounce it. Okay. And then I am going to name the Renegade Rallier here. All right, sorry about the commercial. Yeah, I played against Logi. I think we're just dead. This is so sweet. Yeah. The voice of victory, not too good here. No, they are a green sun deck, I think. But yeah, it wouldn't stop that. Kind of thinking like surgical's a little too narrow. Maybe disruptor flute is that important. Yeah, Logi's playing some cool stuff. Yeah, not sure if that's the route I want to go though. Like it slows it a turn. I'm not sure. Bowmaster kills their Bowmaster, and Bowmaster is good against me. I think I'm gonna keep that. Think about taking the discard out here. You don't like him. Okay. You're right. All right. Yeah. Try that. Did I see the uh did I actually see Green Sun Zenith? Thinking about naming uh it's either Noble Hierarch, I think. I'm gonna go Noble Hierarch. Masked Vandal, Renegade Rallier, White Orchard. No. There was no chance I was gonna hit with this hand. I might even do a game restart Wasteland, especially if I draw discard here. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get wasted. Oh. Do I end Logi's career? No, we're gonna take a snip here. Okay. The Scrubland. Their hand is Samwise. So, oh shit, I didn't mean to close that. Shit. Where the hell did it go? Oh no, it's closed. All right, well, the deck's gone. That was bad. They have a Samwise in their hand. I think I ought to go for this. Well, okay. Thank you though. I'm not attacking. That much I know. Yeah, that the brew is sweet. Take these two. Okay. This. I think I can afford to attack here. Um, um, this is gonna take me a second here. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to write this down. It's just too much shit's happening to me. There's too many things in hand here for me to keep up with. I think that's it. I think I can name it Grist now. Go. 2 Sarah things in hand. Paragon. Oh shit! Thank you, Saito. Dave, I'm sure will share his list if you're interested. He'll be in chat too, so. And if he beats me, it's going to get posted. It'll be a 5-0. Okay. Sure.
Oh shit.
Relier.
Here we go again.
Okay. Straw. I am panicking a little bit because of the clock. Play a Fable. And I am going to... What is the name of that card that killed me? I've already forget the name of the card. That. I was about to name this shit. Oh, God. So bad. I think we still win, but it's kind of silly. Okay. Red, this. Two, 4, 6. Yeah. Goes the edge. Okay. Ugh. Birthing ritual is the one I gotta remember. I was worried about the clock. I had the disruptor flute. I could have prevented that. Ugh. I think I'm just running it back. All right. I think this is good enough. Disruptor flute, I think, is the name of the game here. It makes it 5 mana. And I think that their whole deck is birthing ritual. Like, I feel like it might even be the name of the deck. Hey, you're welcome. I love this song. I love this album. Damn. Not the droid that I was looking for. Very flooded here. I don't think I could have mulled this hand, though. I think I want it. Better. think I am going to bow jangle that. Those things start looping, it's a problem. Um, think that was a good move. Oof, yep. Oof. Okay. Think I named the Sarah card here. I don't think I play into the Force of Vigor though. I thought he was gonna Force of Vigor this. No. Parlor. It is. Whiff. One unknown in hand. Okay. I think the move is to keep plow up. Bowmaster would be a bummer master, but I think it's fine overall. Here it is. Oh, shit. That was so bad. That was a panic. I was supposed to Bowmaster in response. Oh, God. What am I doing? I might just lose this game because of that. That was really bad. All right. Gotta keep calm. Yeah. I think so too. Maybe not though. Gonna block here. It's actually better that I block because I want more Bowmaster stuff. Okay. Go. Maybe I knew that. Maybe I didn't. I think I'm in good shape here. It's looking like GG's. Ugh. That was a fucking game. Yeah, exciting match for sure. Yeah, I think again, I think I played spoiler for a second for to a second person today about the trophy, which is never a good feeling, but is the way it is, I guess. Yeah, that was lovely, MTG. That I think the deck is super cool. I think game 2 opposition agent was just a hose. Game 3, I think staff was just too much card advantage, and I got pretty lucky on the what's it called? The ball therapies. Like it's you want to say skill, but a lot of it is luck, you know. Cool. Good player, cool dude too. Yeah, that was big mistake at the end too, but I was far enough ahead. Okay, exclamation point play in chat if you would like to play marbles. The winner gets a code for 120 play points. All I ask is that you message me on Twitch or Discord your choice, and I will give you a code for 120 play points thanks to Daybreak Games. Yo, Alec, good to see you. Yeah, a lot of people tuning in here. I'm gonna take a quick break, about like 1 minute, a little less. Yeah, probably about a minute. And I'll keep some music going here. Do a little police. Okay, be back again. Exclamation point chat if you want to play marbles for the chance to win 120 play points. Actually, Dave's here. I'm gonna hold off. Dave, yo, GG's. Really close game. I feel bad being the spoiler for the trophy potential here. We're marbling, yeah. Since I got the DB account, they gave me a chance to raffle my points. I get 5 codes every single month, and I give away 1 every stream until they all go away. I will be back in a moment. But yeah, Dave, your deck is super cool. I don't know if you have a link to it somewhere. I'd love to see it. I think I took a snip of it and I deleted the snip. I didn't save it. I just X'd the window out at some point, and it was just, it was fucking sweet. Posted it in the Mav Discord. Cool, cool. I'll be right back. You tagged me. Yeah, I checked it out. I'll pull that up after marbles. All right, we're gonna get started here. Again, exclamation point play in chat if you'd like to play marbles. We have 14 people in. It's really 13 because if I win, I give it to the second place person. I'm gonna get started in. The next time he says, "Don't stand so close to me." All right, there it is. At the next dance, don't stand so close to me. Go. And sorry about being the trophy killer, but maybe you'll get your 120 play points. That point confirmed rigged. iStar in the lead here. A little hung up though. Already takes the lead. Rashini in second, it looks like. Kind of hard to tell with the different loops that people took. But yeah, it looks like Urshini maybe? If I had a guess, for the first one out of the tube, Dave in second. Oop, almost fell off. Looks like this weird little hairy stuff might dictate the match. And there's like a mystery person. I always think like if somebody like leaves, maybe they get dumped. But it's looking like Urshini wins it. No, Urshini dies. Urshini dies. Sorry, buddy. iStar in the lead. iStar wins it. Chris in second. Mangork third. Alec just died. Strass Daddy. So yeah, iStar. What a tease. Yeah, it's random and it's just like I swear he
Man,
like I
I'm
was
gonna,
like, all right,
I'm
how
gonna
do you
break
die
my
here?
monitor. I
I didn't even
swear.
think it was possible. But iStar, hey, congratulations. I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear. Hey, you see this mystery ball up here with like no name on it? I think like if somebody joins and leaves, that's what happens. I hope iStar loses. But you are gonna be disappointed, Fred. iStar, congrats. You know what to do. Message me on Discord or Twitch, and I'll make sure I get that to you. I'll probably remember when I go upstairs anyway. Really good start for me today. I am 3-0. Whoa, don't want to do that. What's going on here? Huh? Legacy League. Easy, double buy and go home. Yeah. Double it and give it to the next person, right? I think that was a trend. I don't think I could do that for you all. They only give me so many codes. Yeah, like the pie Val. I like to phone a friend. Yeah. Those are all good options, PK. Yeah, I've been really liking marbles. It was pretty easy to set up. I got the idea from other streamers, and I've enjoyed it. That's a mole. This is a sucks keep, but it's a keep. Gosh. I think him. It's double black. I might regret that. The only other option was the plains. Thought sneeze? Okay. Um, so far I haven't gotten paired in a way that made it great. It was pretty good against Dave, one of the games, but I did board it out game 2. And this is slow. I'm gonna put it away. And I wanna keep the black land in hand. Or the red land, I should say. But Thoughtseize Bobble makes me think I'm probably dead. Like, maybe not, though. Okay, so it's a fair deck. Cool. Go with this. Fatal push. Okay. Yeah. Fair blue, yeah. Like, we're gonna get to play Magic, most likely, you know?
Biden, wake up.
I thought it was gonna be Wake Up Joe Biden.
9/11. Today's same day.
Wake up. Today is him day. Hey, Romario.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Want that. Wake up. Wake up, Joe Biden. Oh. I think I draw now. Okay. And I'll say yes. I'm going to get rid of just the staff, I think. One is plenty. That was weird. Why'd they do that? I mean, I probably should have post-combat a Johnny'd. That seems weird. Yeah, dude. I did not. What? Thank you. I think we take them off black. We plow. They bolt via Johnny. Okay. That could be it. I am going to take 3 here. And then now I think I ought to do this. I had the waste. Okay. Cool. I was playing around Mark Tide. Five Rebs ought to be good. Cabal Therapy. Yeah. Yeah, you just take it easy, you know? You just let yourself go to bolt range, you know? Okay. That sounds like something I'd say. I think I'm gonna do this. The fact that they're playing red makes Thoughtseize a little bit worse. I'm gonna keep 2 hymns. The only thing I could see changing out is either do I want Thoughtseize more than him, or do I want Plague Engineer more than him? The bobble could indicate the equipment. Oh yeah, wow. You're saying the same thing. Yeah, I don't know when it's there or when it's not. I'll try it. Worst case, it's a 3 mana blocker or something. Ugh. Gosh. They mold a 6. I'm gonna try it. It has the basic. This was pretty rough. I don't know if this was correct. So it is Delver. I do want that. Okay. Storm in response, sure. They reveal a brainstorm. Okay. This is the move. Days, okay. Brainstorm. It was Goif, okay. Huh. I think the problem is flipping a Johnny is not good when they have the flyer. So I have a few options. Staff, draw. That's the dirtily option. A Johnny is a good blocker for the Nether Goif. Buys me time. This is really tough. Taking 4 might not be the end of the world. Taking 5 or 6 would be pretty rough, though. Right. Like we want to get ahead. Another Goif, sure. Go no block. Thinking they've brainstormed twice. I'm wondering if Lightning Bolt is the card here. Push, push. Okay. So push, push. This card. They daze. I pay. Okay. Life total is very low. Both at me. Okay. Pretty rough. Okay. Straw. Another bow. I think. What? Oh. Yeah. Good point. Holy shit. Very lucky. Okay. Should have attacked with both. I was wondering why they didn't escape. Okay. I think that means they have another borrower. Possibly another bowmaster. Thank you, Alec. Work. Appreciate you. All right, I named the right thing. I'm keeping the plow up so I could plow myself if they find Bolt. Or work or something. Yeah, Bombardier would be good in this situation. Wow, super close. Oof. Close game. Ugh. Mistakes were made, but I didn't get punished. Easy game, yeah, no. That was scary. I'm glad I played around the Bowmaster. I think that was one of the only tough things in the game. Had to like make that choice, but I made a few mistakes. Oh man. Yeah, I think like you have to take your lumps on MTGO. Like you're gonna mess up and learn it. And I think that was one of the more frustrating things. Like I remember I wanted to do a Stoneforge Mystic trick where you tap Stoneforge Mystic first, then activate Batterskull to bounce it to your hand. That way they can't bolt the Mystic before Batterskull goes to your hand. And I didn't know that you had to hold control to do that. And it was just like shit that you know in paper that you're like, how do I execute this? And then like the MTGO clock is just ticking, unforgiving, just tick, 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 tick. You know, it is pretty easy to panic, mess that up, especially a deck like Miracles too, where you're gonna end games like I should have won that. Yeah, I've played MTGA in its beta, I think, but I never actually played it outside of that. I'm gonna try this, but it's stupid and I shouldn't. Just don't want to modal Oblivion. Oh, interesting. You've had enough reps, so you feel that way. I trust you. I'm calling you a nerd. So duress means if I don't draw like him the Torok, I lose or something. Ooh, we are gonna keep that on top. Well, I think it's actually better in the graveyard because I need to get a creature in play. I'm going to use staff to do that. We just draw another one? Okay. Duress. Lotus Petal. Days. All right, I just don't fucking know. What the? Reanimate these days? Show and tell. That's a good guess, right? Like Kano and tell. It should be illegal to play counter magic and a combo deck and Lotus Petal in the same deck. Call a judge. Do I just name Bro Intel here? Doomsday with Duress. What is better? Playing Fable because you have no idea what to guess? Or just guessing? All right. Chad, I trust you all. I think this is a good guess. That is a good guess. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Thank you, chat. In more particular, Andre Rosen, Dave, and Matt. Thank you. Community. Yes. It matters. No matter how smart you think you are, you should make an effort to listen to other people. Oh, man. Shit. That was my only card that mattered. Right. We'll go Parlor here. It's like okay. It kind of sucks. Like I don't think it's bad enough to put on the bottom. Trusting chat. Yeah, I think I got a good chat for that. Like, not all chats are created equal, but I think I've got a good one. I am going to do a deck thin fetch. Yeah. I also think that, like, if you're a nerd enough to enter this chat, like, legacy stuff, you probably are decent, you know? All right. They go to 7. So what would win? A Johnny off the top, I think, wins, right? That's 2, 4, 6. Second broadside wins, right? Because that would be 4 damage plus 3. Yeah, I think a Johnny wins too. So I am going to do a deck thin fetch. The last card I want to draw is a swamp, mountain, or plains. Wasteland would be like maybe Don't Die Yet card. Bowmaster might be a victory card too. Like not immediately, but it would be 3, 5. Actually, Bowmaster I think wins too. Because it's 5 damage. Because it pings once and its casting cost is 2. So I think that actually wins as well. Go to 7. Okay, I will fetch for a lucky plateau. Damn. Damn. Okay. Well, we have a hell of a sideboard here. Okay. Table's a little slow. Broadside's a little slow, maybe? Hmm. I think that is the move. They brought in Goyf. Okay. I don't really have an answer for that. Okay. Days. Okay. It's a little unfortunate I can't cast it. And they would just force it. So as much as I want to use this, I can't. Side plan, show and tell. Could be. Right. I think I should have wasted first. That might have been a throw. Push. Yep. I know they have another Force of Will in hand. So I am going to go for it. Force of Will, Dark Ritual. Let's hit the cavern. Yeah. I mean, that's terrifying. I actually think that just beats me. I think this was a board out plows kind of plan. I don't know how I beat that now. Pretty mad at myself. I don't think I could beat that card. I boarded out all my plows. Maybe a Johnny, but I just put a Najani in the bin. Probably not. Maybe they'll mill themselves. You got a Thassa's Oracle, right? Feeling out juked here. It's feeling that way. I still have a Johnny and stuff, but it's feeling pretty brutal. Like a Johnny can like forever block that card. They hit another Thassa's. That double agent can actually kill it. He's such a bad trade. I lose both agents. This is such a bad trade. Oof. Okay. All right. Damn. All right. Can't even. I have to draw like exactly Bowmaster or a Johnny here or something. Maybe. Staff doesn't do it. Damn. Juked. Yeah, it was a good run. Let's see. It's funny, at the beginning of the stream I killed somebody's trophy. Then I killed your trophy, and then my trophy got killed. Yeah, don't really know. I think, what was my sideboard plan? I think my sideboard plan was like 13 cards. And then I boarded out Voice of Victory. We suck again! Plows. Yeah, that was my sideboard plan. This column versus that column. Yeah, just like marbles. You enter this world the way you leave it. Yeah, just really goif. I don't know if surgical is. You see, the problem is I think, and maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe surgical at 4 over and keep in the plows, just for the chance of the pivot. I don't know. The pivot's like pretty tilt because it's like, you know, I remember a while ago the pivot was in Murktide, and like that was annoying. But then you had like Red All Metal Blast, you know. I also think this deck is not Maverick, and what I mean is with Maverick, you could probably beat the pivot plan with Knight of the Reliquary, Keen-Eyed Curator, certain versions you run like a Mother of Runes, and you could just kind of keep that card in check. This deck has no way to outbeef a Goif. It can block it with a Johnny pretty well, though. So I think the agency that I had in that game was I opted to bin an Ajani. And maybe that was the downfall, because I think their life total going to 1 million might not have been the end of the world. Eventually they hit Bowmaster, though. Yeah, I don't really know if that would have been enough. But they were hitting Bowmaster after. I don't think they were. I think they were getting Thassa's Oracle or something like that with the life gain. Yeah, not sure. Barglyph is super good. Bummer. 4-1 though. Really good result. Okay. I am gonna raid Harain. I'm gonna actually show Dave's list before I go. Pull that up on stream here. So Birthing Ritual is like the deck. It could kill you without it, but Birthing Ritual is, yeah, I'm hoping so. Start playing putt again. But yeah, the Birthing Ritual with the there's no Green Sun Zenith, which I think is kind of surprising, but at the same time, when I look at the deck, there's no, besides the Vandal, there's really no good 2-drop that you would want to get with it. Sarah Paragon seems like the alternate win con for Birthing Ritual. The Abzan card, let's see if I could zoom in here. It's like the Thoughtseize for Skyclave. It's like Skyclave with a Thoughtseize. So you like look at their hand, and they get a creature. So the way the deck works is you Birthing Ritual, which I think is like something like you look at like the top 7 cards, and then you could sacrifice your creature and put one of them into play. And if you do that, then Renegade Rallier is probably the best hit. Cards like Samwise are great hits. Yeah. And then the sideboard just seems like, just don't combo me, bro. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, I could see combo really being tough here. But still super cool. Like it a lot. All right, I'm gonna raid Rain. That's an easy raid. Good seeing everyone. Yeah, hey, thank you. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by. Really enjoyed playing this deck. Would have been cool to get the trophy, but today was a spoiler day. I spoiled somebody else, and then I spoiled a friend, and then I got spoiled. Sometimes that's the way it is. Getting trophies is starting to lose some of its buzz. I think maybe challenge wins and that kind of thing are really like the next kind of high that I would go for, but it's something I usually don't make time for, showing up on a weekend or something like that to just clear the day and do that. Maybe one day though. Yeah. Enjoy some more Legacy.